Damas y caballeros, Boristeca Boxing Promotions, en asociación con King Geo Boxing y GSS Global Sports Streaming, presentan este combate pactado a 4 asaltos en la división de peso ligero. Let's get ready for 4 rounds of boxing in the lightweight division. Your 3 judges scoring this bout in ringside. Sus 3 jueces: Miguel Hernández, Francisco Pacheco y Carlos de la Rocha. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, su referee para este combate, Ángel Méndez. Introducing first, the fighter standing in the blue corner. He wears black trunks with red and white. He officially weighs in 134 pounds. Presentando ustedes en la esquina azul, con pantaloncillo color negro con rojo y blanco, con un peso de 134 libras. And he makes today his pro debut, haciendo su debut profesional de la Natura de Tijuana, Baja California, Ronaldo Sandoval. And his opponent across the ring, standing in the red corner, who wears black and white. He officially weighs in 133 pounds. Y su rival en la esquina roja, vistiendo pantaloncillo color negro con blanco, con un peso oficial de 133 libras. And also making today his pro debut, haciendo también su debut profesional. He hails out of Mondo's Boxing Club, San Diego, California, USA, Isaac Rojas. And now with the final instructions, dando las indicaciones finales, su referee, Ángel Méndez. 4 rounds, 4 asaltos.
Obey my commands at all times. Protéjanse a todo momento, sigan las instrucciones. Touch him up.
All right, Dylan, we are ready to go to the second bout at our Best in Boxing card here, presented by Boristeca Promotions and King Geo Promotions here. Referee making sure all the scoring judges ringside are ready to go. And before you know it, you hear that first professional ding-ding for both these guys, and we are underway. It is myself, Brandon Kyle, alongside my co-host, Dylan Miranda. For this second fight, Isaac Rojas is from San Diego, wearing the all-black trunks, taking on Tijuana's Ronaldo Sandoval. And man, right off the bat, Rojas is pressuring Sandoval, putting some heavy shots in there. Sandoval doesn't look like he's very intimidated, though. Got a nice high guard. Ooh, but, you know, catching some big counters as he comes in here. Both men looking focused in prime here. Very aggressive start here for Isaac.
You know what? And that might be the nerves, because you want to come in here and you want to put the fear instead of the opponent. But he should not forget that this is a 4-round fight, and you don't want to blow your whole load on the first round.
Yeah, it is a 4-round fight here, and the sun is beaming down on these two warriors here. So there's a little extra heat in the ring, but tell you what, they don't need it with the way Rosales is coming forward. He's providing enough heat in that ring himself. Whoa, slips a hook and comes back with an overhand right, barely misses. These boys are they are firing away here, and they are barely missing these kill shots.
I wonder if Rojas was, if he knew that he was fighting a southpaw for your debut.
Yeah, again, we were talking about, as in our first fight, you know, you come in and you don't have much time to study your opponent. And so maybe he's trying to just really push and back up here. Sandoval, Ronaldo Sandoval, though, doesn't look like he's too bothered by this forward pressure. In fact, speaking of forward pressure, you see Rojas is already starting to take some steam off of that and back himself up to the ropes here. Oh, big left hook coming over the top of the guard of Rojas. He eats it well, though. Now he comes forward with a nice overhand right himself. We're seeing a classic southpaw versus orthodox banger here so far, Dylan.
Oh, yeah. This is competitive. Now, Rojas seems to be taking a step back. He's waiting too much, and he can't stay in that corner. This is not like the amateurs.
Big shots coming here. Yeah, no hanky or smaller gloves. Yeah, he cannot keep taking the shots. And maybe you were right. Maybe he came in with those nerves. He put a little bit too much energy in that first half of the round, and he's already fading a little bit, it looks like, in the second half of this first round.
It's a mistake that, you know, it happens. Hopefully he survives to the next round and he can make adjustments. Those body shots by Sandoval, though, are going to be a factor if the fight goes on.
Well, and then Sandoval now on the flip side, he has to make sure he conserves a little bit of energy because he's putting everything he can into these shots.
That's right.
Well, Rojas is going nowhere fast. He actually is able to turn Sandoval against the ropes, but man, Sandoval starts to push him back again with major shots getting landed. Wow. 10-second lap. They thought that was over. Man, Rojas is so eager to get back to his corner and readjust.
Good uppercut at the end there by Sandoval.
Big time. Bombs getting thrown in that first round, Dylan.
Oh yeah, you knew this was gonna happen. This is San Diego versus Tijuana. Tijuana has competition with everybody around. Mexicali, Ensenada, Rosarito.
Now, there's got to be a little extra pressure on Sandoval. I mean, he's in his hometown, making his pro debut. Right. He wants to do well, and I tell you what, he looked like he did pretty good in that first round after surviving an initial onslaught coming from Rojas here in that first round.
You see how deep Rojas is breathing right now? That's the danger of coming in that aggressive on the first round, especially for your debut.
We got a sponsor here. Let's thank Modesto Car Toys here. You guys want to customize your car audio, mobile video, they can deck you out here. Don't forget about Game Up Nutrition, guys. Go follow them on Instagram at Game Up Nutrition to get your nutrition to the next level. Model Sporting Goods. Gotta go to Moe's if you want to get all the best sporting good accessories. And we are into our second round here of our second fight. This is a lightweight fight scheduled for 4 rounds between 2 debuters here. Isaac Rojas is in the all black shorts with the white gloves. Black gloves with the black and red shorts here for Sandoval. It was a good first round, back and forth with Rojas coming out very aggressive in the first minute, but then fading a little bit early.
You see that straight left that Sandoval is throwing?
Just landed a big one. You're right, Dylan. Yeah, I see it.
Rojas needs to throw it straight because he's throwing it as a hook, and it's too wide.
Oh, so that's the straight line beats the
The straight's going to get there first.
Yep, and you see, as you said that, I saw that left land. It doesn't look like Rojas to see that left coming until it's already hitting there. Wow. Sandoval is really looking relaxed and confident in there now. Starting to loosen up. As you see, Rojas tightening up a little bit in this second round. Oh, big shots from Sandoval.
Rojas is
they traded hooks on that one. Both of them look like they felt each other's power there. And now Rojas is coming forward and pushing Sandoval back. Oh, we have
Rojas
a fight on our hands. Oh, yeah. Rojas looked like he was eating shots. Oh, another nice.
Good left hook.
Oh, and Sandoval complains that it was behind the head here. Sandoval real squared up there. Really just kind of coming forward, taking shots. Little bounce here, little pause in the action as they settle down. Oh, nice. Left hook.
Sandoval is staying more consistent. He's staying busy, and he's throwing the straight punches that are landing. Now, Rojas, when he does throw, he's throwing the hooks, man. Those are hard. But they don't always make it. Sometimes the straight shots hit first.
Yeah, you see a lot of nice straight lefts.
Like those.
Double it up. Followed up with 3 hooks here from Sandoval. Sandoval starting to put his eyebrows together and come forward here. I think both these guys have earned each other's respect, and now they are deeply entrenched in this 4-round war they've started.
Rojas is staying in front of Sandoval. That was a good left hook.
Big time.
He's waiting to counter on what Sandoval is throwing. And Sandoval looks tired. So this might be the time for Rojas to come in with those wide shots.
Oh, bang!
And there he
you
goes.
See it right there. Wide shots are coming and landing. Oh, and then Sandoval comes back, misses a big hook himself. Wow, Dylan, we are lucky to be ringside for this back and forth battle here today.
Good body shot by Sandoval.
Huge shots. Slips a big counter hook coming back here from Sandoval. Sandoval is pushing Rojas now back to the ropes. Man, these guys are just going back and forth with 10 seconds left in this second round.
Good head movement by Rojas.
Big shots being traded by both of these fighters. Wow, Dylan.
That was a good round.
That was a great round. I mean, every time you think that Sandoval is starting to take over the fight, Rojas will eat a couple shots and come back with a couple big shots of his own. Really, I mean, I feel like, this could easily be a tied-up fight after 2 rounds here, Dylan.
Yeah, for this round, I don't know who I would give it to. It was a good back and forth. But Rojas seems to be waiting on Sandoval to throw so he can counter, or wait for him to get tired so he can go in with those hard shots. But when Sandoval is staying busy with those straight shots, even though they're not hard punches, they don't allow you to think. They don't allow you to use strategy.
Yeah, I tell you what, it seems like when Sandoval keeps straight, keeps length, he does much better, but then he's getting drawn into these hook wars here with the shorter Rojas, and it doesn't seem to be a good idea for him to do that. But, again, it's that debut fight. You want to show well, and you don't want to let anybody get the best of you. So it looks like he's readjusted here. These boys had a nice minute to take a deep breath. Both of them seem to have settled into their pro debut, and they are really letting it fly.
Nerves went out the window now.
Yeah, they're just in there fighting now. Started off as a boxing match, and another big overhand. It seems like neither of these guys wants to back down from the other one. Wow, Rojas is really coming forward now.
Hooks there by Rojas.
You see a little bit of frustration start to creep into the eyes of Ronaldo Sandoval in the black and red trunks. Isaac Rojas is slipping and ripping.
I think Rojas might have timed him now. He has the distance. He's waiting for him to throw so he can get him with the hooks. You see how he steps back?
Oh, there's some straight shots here.
Making him miss by a little bit. Barely making him miss.
Oh, but Sandoval really putting the pedal to the metal in this round so far, starting off this third round with some big shots here. Oh, triples up the jab, but again,
yeah, we see a head movement by Rojas.
Good head movement, yeah. Oh, again, slipping that hook. Doesn't seem like, if it's a hook war, it doesn't seem like it's going to favor Sandoval. So maybe you're right. Maybe those straight lefts is what he needs to get back to find more success. He's almost allowing Rojas to hit those counters. He's getting right into his range, but man, I'll tell you what, Sandoval is not backing down at all, coming forward. It seems like he's overwhelming with just activity right now, Rojas is Sandoval.
Right now, I don't think it's overwhelming because Rojas does not seem bothered at all. I think he's waiting. I think he's timing him for the counters because he's had success with those hooks.
Well, he's going to have to start throwing those hooks.
There you go. There it is.
As you were saying, because he can't allow the activity to outweigh the power shots, or else it could go to his opponent in the judges' scorecard. So.
But he's waiting a little bit too long. He needs to throw that again. There you go.
Oh, and again, Sandoval complains about a shot to the back of the head, but it seems like it's right on the ear line, but not a dirty or illegal shot. And referee hasn't given any warnings yet. Oh, here we go. Back again. Oh, some body work being done by Sandoval now. Oh, push it forward. Good God. These boys, I don't know how they're both still standing right now. They just won't stop throwing, Dylan.
Rojas needs to throw back. He needs to throw back. He can't wait for that strong shot. He needs to be more active right now.
Well, you know what? Again,
now Sandoval keeps complaining about the hooks hitting in the back.
Yeah, third time. But you got to just bite down on that mouthpiece. If the ref's not going to do anything, then it's your job to do something. Speaking of those short hooks over the top, that right hand lands again for Rojas. Ooh, big shots from both guys come in.
Oh, and it's those hooks from Rojas, but he doesn't throw them often enough to really do damage. Yeah. When he does, though, like he's doing right now.
Very effective, right?
Very effective.
But yeah, activity advantage in that third round definitely went to Sandoval.
To Sandoval, yes.
Oh, look you could see Rojas's arms on the ropes. He's leaning down as he waits for his corner to drop the stool for him here. Definitely both fighters are putting a lot into each of these punches. I mean, at this point, as we move into our fourth and final round, it's going to be a war of attrition and to see who wants it more in their pro debuts here, Dylan.
That's what it's going to be, Brandon, because both these guys are exhausted.
We'll see who's more conditioned here in this fourth round. This is where boys are made to men here in the final round, especially in a pro debut for these young boxers. Rojas coming in from San Diego, crossing the border to take on Ronaldo Sandoval in his hometown of Tijuana.
Damas y caballeros, Boris Teca Boxing Promotions.
And you see those hooks again. You see Rojas on the ropes kind of slipping, trying to rip. Big activity here from Sandoval. You see the weathering here of Rojas, and we go into our fourth and final round of this 4-round lightweight bout. Oh, a little timeout, maybe equipment issue.
Mouthpiece.
Yeah. Got to get that mouthpiece in there. These boys are so eager to get back out there. Whoa! But hey, the way these guys are throwing shots, mouthpieces are absolutely necessary here,
definitely.
Dylan.
Rojas is over there throwing rocks practically.
Yeah, that debut nerves, still nerves showing on these guys' debuters. A little rookie mistake there, but they both have their mouthpieces in, and they're both using them right now as they exchange shots here. But man, Sandoval seems to be pushing. He wants to push. He wants to show.
Sandoval seems comfortable.
Yeah.
He's going in there. He must smell something because he's going in for the kill.
Maybe his corner said, "Hey, guy, this guy's
guy's
starting to
tired.
get tired. Let's
Yeah.
push right now. Try to. The dam might be cracking. Maybe we put a little pressure, and the whole thing will burst right now for Rojas. But I tell you what, man, you got a guy like Rojas slipping and ripping those counters back to you like that.
Good left hook by
It's
Sandoval.
tough to go in there and try to finish the job against a guy like that. But look at
Rojas needs to
Sandoval.
move.
Keep throwing in the phone booth here.
Oh,
these boys are
exchange.
back and forth. Everything they got here, everything they got, they're laying on the line. Wow, we are really seeing a show of heart from both of these fighters here today in their pro debuts.
And the pressure that Sandoval is putting on Rojas right now is what he needs to do.
Man, the referee breaking him up is the only lull in the action so far in this fourth and final round. You see Sandoval's coach is up there pleading for him to go forward, be aggressive, try to take this from Rojas. You don't know what it's going to look like on the judges' scorecards right now. Sandoval is trying to really end this fight on a high note. A nice hook to the uppercut combo there. They are shoulder to shoulder, going back and forth. Big hooks coming back from Rojas.
Sandoval can take advantage right now because Rojas is breathing through his mouth. He is tired. Sandoval needs to stand a little bit more back, give himself distance, and go in with some hard shots. But that's easier said than done. Right now, he is exhausted.
Yeah, both of these guys got to be tired with the output that they've been giving in these 4 rounds of these debut here for both of them. Oh, there's some more head movement, but man, he's got to be careful dipping his head down there. It looks like Rojas is just trying to survive the onslaught right now of Ronaldo Sandoval.
Sandoval needs to throw more punches. Just quick little punches. Make the ref see that Rojas is not responding and the fight's over.
Yeah, you know, one final flurry could be the difference, but you know, every time there's any second to breathe for Sandoval, Rojas is throwing big counter hooks back his way.
Rojas comes back, that's right.
You know, he's doing just enough, but man, you could tell that he is really starting to wear the punches here. But big, even the last 10 seconds of this fourth and final round of these guys' debut fight here. Rojas swings and misses. Big counter hooks coming back from Ronaldo Sandoval, and we have been treated to a wonderful boxing war here today in Tijuana, Mexico. These two debuters, they did not disappoint. You know, sometimes you're not sure of the level of boxing you're going to see here. We saw good boxing. We saw great heart. We saw great fighting here, slugging it out here in that fourth and final round, Dylan. I mean, that's a tough one to call, but it really seems like Sandoval had more juice in those final rounds.
That's right. I think he had more activity, more punch output, but congratulations to both Isaac Rojas and Ronaldo Sandoval. It's not easy stepping into that ring, especially during COVID season.
Yeah, I know it's sacrifices everyone has to make to be able to just compete in these trying times here. But I tell you what here, I know it's cliche, but win or loss, both of these fighters' stock is going to go up after this fight. Here's that replay of that final round here. Both guys just literally almost like they were tied together by a rope. They would not separate. They just keep throwing. There's Sandoval, even though he's the longer fighter, just willing to step in and engage back and forth. Look at the hooks from Rojas. Man, no quitting that guy here today. Putting it
back and forth, man. We're watching a bar fight.
Yeah, seriously. A 4-round professional bar fight. Man, makes you a boxing fan to see a fight like that here today, Dylan.
That's right. Big props to both these fighters.
Here we go. Let's take it to Pablo Force for our official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we now go to the judges' scorecards. Después de 4 rounds de combate, nos vamos con las tarjetas de los jueces. El juez, Judge Miguel Hernández, he scores it 40-36, 40-36. And both judges, Francisco Pacheco and Carlos de la Rocha, have the same scores of 39-37, 39-37 estos dos últimos jueces. For your winner by the way of unanimous decision, su vencedor por la vía de la decisión unánime, con su primer victoria en esta tarde, de Tijuana, Baja California, Ronaldo Sandoval.
Well, kind of as we predicted, those last 2 rounds, it was a really close
And
fight.
also big round of applause for his opponent from San Diego, California. También un reconocimiento para su rival, Isaac Rojas.
Yeah, big round of applause for both of these fighters. You know, they made fans out of me today, Dylan, and I'm sure they made fans of everybody that's watching at home.